Welcome back to Riddle TV, the place to be. We're back with 7 new, interesting and exciting riddles. So sit back, relax, and try to answer as many as you can. Oh yeah, and don't forget to hit the like button. Number 1. A group of friends is hanging out on the edge of a cliff. The first one is digging for diamonds, with the hollow space beneath him. The second friend is blindfolded, walking on a wooden board, ready to fall off the cliff. The last one is running after a squirrel without being bothered that is happening around her. One of the friends here is dumber than the other. But can you tell who is the dumb one? Let us know your answers in the comment section below. Answer. The guy digging for diamonds will lead to the edge to cut and fall off. The girl standing at the edge of the wooden board will realize when she puts her right leg forward. The least smart one is the girl who's put her leg on the board and is not paying attention to her friend who's standing on the board and depends on her. Number 2. Susan was alone at her home and was watching some horror movies. She was so lost watching movies that she saw 2 hands coming from the front while hallucinating that pulls her into the television. It took her to a haunted mansion. Inside the house, she saw a strange man who tells her that he pulls people into the television and murders them. But before that, he asks a question, and if you can answer correctly, he or she is spared. No one had given the correct answer till now. But if she can't answer, she won't be allowed to leave. The man asks, I can be as small as an ant or as big as an elephant. I can run as fast as a cheetah, and I am everywhere. What am I? Can you tell what the answer is? The answer is shadow. It can be as small as an ant, as big as an elephant, and it is everywhere. Susan answered the question correctly and was allowed to leave. Number 3. Let's hear a tricky riddle. Although it's easy, but very few are able to solve it. John's mom had 3 children. The first child was April. The second child was May. What was the third child's name? Comment down your answers. That's right, the answer is John. Number 4. Alan is a well-known scientist. He made a lot of nuclear bombs for many countries. But one day, some terrorists kidnapped him. The terrorists kept him captive in a room. The door of the room needed a password to unlock. A clue was given that can be used to open the door. Can you look at the clues and tell what password should Alan type to get out? Answer. As you can see in the picture, the first picture is of a man and the second picture is of running. So the answer should be mango. Sounds funny but is logical. Number 5. Stefan calls Detective Harry and tells him that a robbery had taken place at his home. Harry reaches there immediately. He sees that the lock of the house is not broken. So Stefan tells him that the thief opened the lock with a duplicate key and then ran away. He had hidden a key under a big stone near his house. Maybe the thief got to know about it and stole it. Harry realizes that Stefan was lying. Can you tell why he felt like that? Let us know your answers in the comment section below. Answer. If there was a key under a stone on the grass, the grass will not be there for long due to the pressure of the stone. Since the grass was all over there, so the key was kept there recently, which shows that Harry was lying and it was a fake robbery. Number 6. Time for some interesting riddle. The more you have of me, the less you see. Let's see how many of you can solve it. Who am I? That's right, the answer is darkness. Number 7. It was Monday at school, and all the bus drivers were on a strike. So that means very few students came to school. But in the morning, a geography teacher was murdered. The principal of the school called a detective for an investigation. The detective understood that the teacher was hit by a heavy object from behind, which caused her death. The detective suspects 3 people and calls them to the principal's office. The detective asks Miss Lisa. She answered, when the murder occurred, she wasn't in the school. She was on the road as her husband was driving pretty slow. The detective then asks Jonathan, who's a mathematics teacher. He replied he was in the washroom during the murder. He did see the teacher, but did not talk to her. The detective then asks Emma, and she answers that she was on the bus, and since the bus was broken, so she reached the school late. The detective understood who the murderer was. Can you tell who murdered the teacher? Let us know your answers in the comment section. Answer: the murder was done by Emma because there was a strike on that day and no bus drivers were driving the bus. So she was lying and she was caught. Thank you for watching our video and thanks for visiting Riddle TV. Till next time, thank you and goodbye. Oh yeah, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button and notification bell to keep up to date with all our future videos.